Hi there, I'm Fleur, and today's video is about people that have an increase in lordosis, and I'll show you here now what that means. So it's for somebody that has a curve that's increased in this area through here. So I want you to have a look in the mirror, and you can also get a friend to check for you, and just pull your top up a little bit so you can see this area and just see whether or not that is curving further than you would expect. So a flat back is this, which we explained earlier, and now a curved back is an overarching of this area through here, and sometimes you'll see a little bit of extra weight through here as well. So for people that have that type of spine, it can put a lot of stress on their facet joints, the joints at the back of the spine, and it's generally not the best position to be in for long term. So we want to try and stretch out the joints, the muscles, etc., in order to prevent that position from always being apparent. So I'm going to show you a couple of stretches. What I'd like you to do is lie on your back. You can follow me. I'm just going to show them briefly, and then you can do them yourself later. So I want you to bring your knees into your chest, because that's going to stretch out the erector spinae muscles, which are often very tight for people that have a swayed back, or an increased curve in their back. Now you can hold that for 20 seconds, and I'd suggest doing that 2 or 3 times. Good. Now, what I want you to do is strengthen your buttocks and make sure they're activating. So lying flat, I'd like you to squeeze your buttocks muscles and then relaxing. And squeeze as you breathe out. Good. Breathe in and relax. Breathe out as you squeeze them. Good, and make sure they're both squeezing equally, and you can do that at least 10 times as well. Good. All right, now the final thing that's really important is, again, making sure your abdominals are working properly and that way that everything can tuck in quite well. So we've explained before the T-zone, but in case you don't know what that's all about, it's a Pilates term, and what it describes is basically the vertical line of the T is from your pubic bone up. The horizontal line is from your hip bone to hip bone. So if you imagine a T is drawn going up and across, the horizontal line, what I want you to do is scoop that in gently. So you're pulling your belly button gently in towards your spine. And then with the vertical line, you're pulling your pubic area up. So you're imagining you're stopping yourself from going to the toilet. So that should activate the abdominals and take some pressure off the lower back. And hopefully over time, that sway back position will decrease as well. Final thing we'd like to do is stretch out your hip flexors, because if they're tight, that will also create a sway back position or a increase in lordosis. So basically the stretch that I think is probably the best is a lunge stretch. So if you get knee problems, you can put a pillow under your knee. Otherwise, pop your knee down like I've got, bring your foot up, and you want to lean forward like that, keeping your pelvis straight, pushing your buttocks forward, and you should feel a stretch here. If you don't, maybe bring this up, and that can help with that. And hold that for at least 20 seconds on each side. Good. So doing those stretches and exercises will really help to relieve some of the pressure off your lower back. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.